Hi everyone, welcome to goclasses. Before we start, please let us know audio video volume, is everything clear? So today we have with us Dinky Lakhani, who got all India rank 151 in GATE CS 2025, and Dinky was goclasses complete course enrolled student. We are very happy and proud of her. Dinky, congratulations for this amazing rank, and
So
thank you for joining us in this session.
it's an honor for me actually.
So Dinky, when you saw your rank, and what was your parents' reaction? What was your reaction?
Sir, I'm still not able to digest it, to be very honest, because I wasn't set to, and it didn't go according to how it should have been. But once I saw the rank on rank predictor, and when I saw the actual rank, it still is. I'm still struggling with it, whether it is real or not. It's a mixed feeling. So.
So, did you expect that okay, you are going to get this rank, or was your expectation something else?
After I gave the paper, I had lost all hopes because I thought my paper didn't go well, and I had a mental breakdown because it was really difficult. But once the answer key and the response sheet was out, that's when I checked my marks, and that's when I thought, okay, yeah, now I can get maybe some good marks, and I can expect some good rank.
Okay. So, Dinky, please tell us about your GATE 2025 performance. Like, what was your shift? Your shift was shift 2, set 2,
Yes.
and how many marks you got in set 2? How many marks after normalization? What was your score? What was your rank? So, please tell us about this data.
Yes. So since I was in set two, my raw marks were 67.33. My normalized marks were 78.89, and my score was 856, and my rank is 151.
I think Dinky, we lost. Just give me a second. So, I think we lost that point. So can you please quickly repeat what was
Yes.
your score of marks?
So my raw marks were 67.33. After normalization, they were 78.89. My score was 856, and my rank is 151.
Okay, congratulations, Dicky. Dinky. This is really great achievement, and we are very proud that you prepared with Go classes for 2 years. I think because you attempted the GATE exam last year also. That was your first serious attempt. So
Yes.
please tell us about your last year attempt, GATE CS 2024 attempt.
So in GATE CS 2024, I was in set one and I had scored, my rank was 1687. I had scored 55 marks and post normalization, there were 54 point something. And my score was around 642. With Go classes, I started preparing when I was preparing for GATE 2024 and I'd completed majority of my syllabus back then. But since I was preparing the job, I didn't have much time to revise and practice. And that was the gap that I covered this year. That remaining 10, 15 to 20% syllabus I covered this year. I revised the syllabus thoroughly and I attempted more topic wise tests and mocks.
Okay. I think Dinky, we should start from the beginning. So let's start with your BTech. When from where did you complete your BTech?
So I completed from DTU Nadiyar. It's a city in Gujarat.
Okay.
And
And with your BTech, did you appear in the GATE exam?
I did appear in my fourth year, um, but that was not a serious attempt. Like I just wanted to experience how GATE is and what all set
You just
type of
went to
questions.
attempt the GATE exam. You did not prepare for it.
Yes,
Okay. And did you qualify?
yes, I qualified. I was just close enough to qualify. So
Okay. What was your rank after qualifying?
it was 11,922 in GATE 2023.
Okay. Without any preparation, you went for GATE 2023 with your final year, and you just qualified, and your rank was around 11,000.
Yes.
Okay. So then you After your BTech, you started job.
Yes.
Okay. And right now also you are doing job. Basically, you have done the complete preparation for the last 2 years with job.
Yes. I'm currently working as well.
Okay. So when you started your job after the BTech was over, in 2023 your BTech was over, you started your job, then when did you decide to prepare for the GATE exam and why did you decide to prepare for GATE?
Sir, I actually wanted to prepare for GATE because I have some future plans for which MTech is necessary. And I wanted to complete my education at a very early stage rather than postponing it for later. And I wanted to experience studying with the top minds of the country, experiencing the best environment, and getting a good placement after that. I started preparing for GATE in around July 2023. Like I had this plan that I want to appear for GATE along with my job. So by that time, I had already received an offer, and once I received the offer, after that I started preparing for GATE.
Okay. So you started preparing for GATE exam in July 2023. That was your first attempt. And you
Sorry,
prepared
July
with Go classes
2022. Uh,
in
sorry,
July 2020.
two. Yeah.
In July 2022, you started preparing.
Means
You
I wanted to prepare for GATE. I wanted to appear. So whatever notes I had from my college studies, I used that for
okay.
2023. I didn't prepare that well. I just wanted to, as I said, I wanted to experience the what a GATE exam is. So I just read some notes, whatever I had from my BTech preparation, and then I,
Okay. Now let's talk about your first serious attempt when you got 1600 rank. That
yes.
was your, I can consider that that was your first serious attempt when you really prepared for the GATE exam. So let's consider that. So in that attempt, when did you start your preparation with the Go classes?
So I had started preparing soon after GATE 2023, but back then I had not purchased Go classes. I was using a friend's subscription. He had told me that you first try it out. If you feel that it's good enough, then you go and purchase it. So I purchased it in May. I purchased Go classes subscription in May 2023. Yes.
Okay, so for few months, for 2 3 months, you watched our course, our content, you watched, and then you decided that okay, I need to purchase it.
Yes.
Okay, and then you prepared with Go classes, and in your first serious attempt, you got the rank around 1647,
87.
1687. That was your rank in GATE CS 2024. Okay,
Yes.
and this was with the job. So how hectic
Yes.
was it?
It was really hectic. My job timings are actually from evening 5 to 2. So in the morning, I used to wake up and do my chores and routine, and then I used to start preparing. So on an average, I used to study for 4 to 5 hours. Some days it used to be less, some days it used to be more. And with job, traveling, commuting, and living in a city that is not your hometown, it was really difficult back then. But in this year's preparation, I had some medical issues and I'd taken work from home. I was lucky enough to receive that, and that's why it was a bit easy this year.
Okay, so after getting 1687 rank in GATE 2024, did you make your mind that okay, I need to go and try one more time, I need to prepare for one more year? Was the and when did you resume your preparation? When did you do that?
To be honest, I knew that I won't be getting a high rank in GATE 2024. So before even attempting GATE 2024, I'd already made up my mind that yes, I'll give one more try, one last try. And I think after the exam, I took a break of say 1 to 2 weeks, and then I started again. So whatever lectures I was pending with, I started with them, completed them first, and then I started revising.
Okay, so with job in your first serious attempt, how how much content did you cover from the Go classes? Let us know.
I covered almost 80%. I was not able to cover some of the topics of TOC and discrete mathematics. So apart from them, I covered everything.
And when you resumed after the GATE 2024 exam, after taking a 2 week break, when you resumed your preparation, the first thing you did was watching the pending lectures like theory of computation lectures and discrete mathematics lecture. That was the first thing you did.
Yes.
And then what was your strategy for this year when you got all engineering 151? That is the huge achievement. So please let us know what was your strategy for this year.
So I was writing notes. So for some of the subjects, I do have handwritten notes from Go classes itself. But I would say I wasted a lot of time. But after August 15, I started revising whatever content I had forgotten. I had annotated notes of Go classes as well. So I started revising from first page to last page of each PDF, and I kept on revising. My target was to complete the revision by December, but due to some lag, it went up till January as well. But I had in mind that I want to start appearing for tests, topic-wise tests as well as mocks in December. So I focused on tests starting December, and I continued giving tests till gate exam.
Okay. Dinky, actually, this is very inspirational that with job, you cracked gate exam, all engineering 151 you got, and that too with kind of a hectic job. Job actually you got work from home, that is a good thing. But in your first serious attempt when you got 1687 rank, then you prepared with the full time job. That was not a work from home, that was a full time job, but still you were stealing time. Whatever time you could steal every day, you were stealing the time and you were utilizing that time for the gate preparation. So that is really inspirational, because many students who are doing the job and they want to prepare for the gate exam, but they don't start. They just keep thinking that will I be able to do, will I be able to do. And in this thinking they spend, they waste 2 3 months. They keep asking, sir, will I be able to do. In my LinkedIn, in my Telegram also, actually, I will mention a particular person. He asked me, sir, I'm doing a job, it is kind of a hectic job, will I be able to do. I told him, yes, of course you will be able to do, many people do. Then I thought that okay, now he will be inspired and now he will start preparing. But after a few weeks, after I think 2 3 weeks, he again messaged me, sir, should I start preparing for the gate exam, will I be able to do. Like that, you won't believe, almost 4 5 times he did that. Okay, so I was, of course, I was irritated that okay, please get started, you have already wasted 2 3 months, maybe you could have done something. So the point is that with with job you got this all India rank 151. This is really inspirational. And anyone who is doing a job and who want to start their preparation for the gate exam, for who want to top the gate exam, who want to go to the top college, then please take inspiration from Dinky and please do the preparation. And don't think, because of course it is very much possible, she has done it, so of course you can also do. So it's just a matter of consistency. She told that she she studied for 5 to 6 hours, that too with job. I can imagine it will be very hectic. You are doing a job, I think, of 9 hour, and
Yeah,
then
8 to 9 hours is a regular true. But usually, sir, my day used to be divided into three parts: sleep, study, and job. That used to be my only routine. Barely did I take any breaks, or I used to come when I was working in different city. I barely used to come back home because I thought commuting would be time consuming, and I do not want to spend or waste that time.
right, that's really awesome to hear. That's the dedication that that is needed. So, Dinky, let's come to GATE previous year questions. GATE PYQs are very important part of your GATE preparation. So, how did you approach GATE PYQs? From where did you attempt? How did you attempt?
Sir, I have not covered all the gate PYQs. I did it for only 5 subjects because I felt majority of the gate PYQs are already covered in our lectures itself. So I didn't find it. I didn't have the time as well as I didn't feel the need to cover all the gate PYQs. Coming to where did I get it? I referred to the Go PDFs. I had downloaded them, and my strategy used to be I used to put a timer for 2.5 hours, and I used to try to attempt 55 questions, so that it matches with the gate timeline. And whenever I used to get done with my time, I first used to check the answer gate, take the questions which were correct, incorrect, and whatever were incorrect, or if there were some questions that I had some doubt, I would click on the link, open the Gate Overflow like website, and then I used to refer those questions and their answers, and I also used to refer comments for a lot of questions because there used to be some controversies in some questions. So I used to think that it's better to read the comments as well.
On Get Overflow website, sometimes in the comments also you will find some comment has 100 or 200 upvotes. So those kind of comments also, they increase your I can say understanding, or some value they provide to you in your knowledge. They add some value. So did it ever happen that you clicked on all the comments, and all the comments, when like you were not thinking, you were already comfortable with the question, but when you saw some comment and you were like, oh, I should not have missed it. Did it ever happen?
A lot of times, so one of the questions I remember was of locking. There is a graph, the bell curve, and I've seen your answer over there. There is a controversial discussion that while locking, does the granularity is it coarse grained or is it fine grained? Some sort of question.
That was test series
So that
question.
is a
Go class test series
yes.
question. Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
and so such kind of questions are also, I think, gate overflow questions. I don't remember exactly gate PYQs, but for test series question, most of them used to have something or the other to add value to. And I used to take a screenshot of such comments as well and put it in my doc that this is a must read or this should be referred.
I think in that comment that you are mentioning this particular question, locking DBMS transaction management question, there was a graph that was a test series question. I found that in a top university, that was a very beautiful question. And in the comment that you are asking, I think in that I gave an analogy that if you leave
Yes,
your home,
exactly.
some
Yes,
some analogy I had given just to make the concept clear.
yes.
Okay. So yeah, thank you, Dinky, for sharing your approach to the GATE previous year questions. And did you attempt Go classes weekly quizzes?
Not all. I could attempt only a few of them while I was preparing for GATE 2024. So I'd attempted C programming, some of the data structure quizzes, and some of the engineering mathematics quizzes.
Okay. And what about test series? Did you attempt the Go classes test series? Like, how did you complete it?
No, I could not complete it. But for topic-wise tests, except for discrete mathematics, I had given all the topic-wise tests. And for AIMTs and mocks, the 14th mock, I could not give it due to time constraints. Except that I had given all the mocks.
Okay. Out of 14 mock tests in the Go classes test series, you attempted 13 of them. And
Yes,
each there were 5 all India mock tests. Did you attempt each of them?
yes.
Did you attempt them live, or did you attempt them after the live time was over?
No, I attempted the live. I
Okay.
used to attempt it most of them during my shift timings, whenever it was possible, but I attempted it live.
Okay. What was your experience with the All India mock test? Because almost 3,000 students they attempted Go classes All India mock test in GATE 2025 for computer science. So what was your experience? Did it feel like the actual GATE environment? When you were attempting the paper, the All India mock test, did you feel that at the same time 3,000 students in India, in all over India, are also attempting this test?
Yeah, the experience was quite similar to gate examination itself, and the pressure we used to feel was similar to gate exam itself. So usually in the offline mocks we get more marks, but whenever it's time for AIMTs, the pressure is actually high, and sometimes we make a lot of silly mistakes. We are not able to attempt questions, and we get less marks as compared to the offline mocks.
Okay. And after attempting the test, what was your strategy? If you ever got, let's assume, less marks, did it demotivate you so much that okay, let me not attempt more test, let me attempt some easy test from some other test series, like this type of thing? Did it happen? What was your strategy for low marks?
Sir, while I was preparing for GATE 2024, this happened with me. I used to panic a lot. I remember the last month of preparation was really stressful for me because back then I used to, my first AIMT was in 2024 attempt, that was in December 2023. I got 33 marks in my first test. And after improving, I could only reach to 46 marks in GATE, like Go classes AIMT. So that used to be really stressful. That I'm getting very low marks in AIMTs. How would I be able to get more marks in GATE exam itself? But while preparing for GATE 2025, I had removed that fear. I thought all the questions are from standard university questions, like majority of the questions, and they're above GATE level. Very rarely will find questions that are on GATE level. So I need to make the most out of it. I need to learn, or I need to understand where I'm making mistakes rather than focusing on the marks. I should focus on improving and learning itself.
That's really interesting. Actually, this is my suggestion also in our lectures, in the weekly quizzes solutions, in test series solutions. I always give this suggestion that please, this is your preparation time. In the preparation time, your focus should not be on the marks. Your focus should be on learning, improving. These things will make you the topper. If you just focus on the marks, actually, see, now for GATE 2026, students have started preparation. They are in the beginning phase, only March, April, this is the month that is going on. So at this moment also many students, they worry about marks. So I just tell them, you have just started, just keep going, keep going, keep improving, keep learning. So this is a suggestion that I have given many times, and now it is coming from all India rank 151. You can, all the future aspirants, okay, who are following go classes or not following go classes, if you are watching this interview, then please make a note of it, that your focus during the preparation, everything should be a learning opportunity, nothing should be a demotivating opportunity. Okay, basically, whether you get less marks, more marks, you should never get demotivated. You should always focus on that. Okay, I'm getting to learn something, I'm improving my knowledge. Okay, so slowly my knowledge will be worthy of the, I can say, gate exams. That is the final battle that we have to fight. So till then, you just keep improving. So that is really interesting line, Dinky, that you said.
So this year actually there was a question set to the TOC question with a number of states as I think six or seven. I don't remember the exact
Yes,
question.
finite automata, DFA, minimum number of
Yes,
states, some
minimum.
mode 7 was given. Yes.
Yes. So usually what students do is that they would take seven after looking at mode seven. They won't analyze it properly. So if I had not prepared from Go classes, or had I not approached it in a way that I need to improve my analytical skills, I don't think I would have got it correct. But when I got it correct, I remember after the exam there was a live session. You were taking that, and I felt really happy that I don't know whatever happens or what will happen with the result, but I could attempt a very good question, which most students maybe have failed to attempt. But I've improved in a way, and I feel proud of myself that yeah, I have improved my analytical skills.
That was kind of a unique question if you think about it. I think that is, I can say, those questions in the last 40 years, which you just always remember, wow, what a beautiful question. So that is in that category.
Yes,
Not for every question we can say this, but this question, I can say, this falls in that category, that in the last 40 years this will go as, I can say, one of the most beautiful questions. And actually, because I was also attempting set 2, so when I was attempting set 2, I did answer 6, and I was very confident that majority of the students who did not study from go classes, majority of them will answer it 7. Okay, not all of them, but many of them, majority of them will answer it 7, because they will see mode 7 and they will answer 7. But I was thinking that, okay, that at least go classes students should do, answer 6, because we have studied Mahil Nerod theorem in detail, and
yes,
many type of this type of questions are also present in our test series also. We have given this type of tricky questions.
yes,
So I was very hopeful that, okay, at least go classes students will do it correct. And when I came out of the center after the exam was over, immediately I made a short. I was in my car. I did not even reach my home. I just immediately recorded a short, and in that short also I mentioned that there was a theory of computation question, and the answer will not be 7, it will be 6. Did you watch that short? Was there?
yes. I
Yes.
did watch it.
Yes, so that was in my mind that, okay, immediately I have to address this question.
Actually, when I saw that question, my first thought was since it's mode 7, it could be 7. But then I read the question again that this could be a trap. Let's read it again, let's analyze it. And I was lucky enough that I did it and I got the correct answer. So I was really happy about that question.
Yes, so basically that was the moment कि रैंक जो भी आए आए, मैंने ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर दिया.
Exactly, so.
काइंड ऑफ एक थोड़ा सा ऐसे ईगो पे आ कि यार ये क्वेश्चन मैंने कर दिया, अब ठीक है. लेकिन आपकी तो रैंक भी आ गई, वो क्वेश्चन भी सॉल्व हो गया.
Lucky enough, sir. I didn't expect what lucky I felt after the exam. Okay, yeah, अब आ रही
लकी नहीं है वो. जैसे एक मैंने काफी अच्छी सी एक लाइन मैंने कहीं पे पढ़ी थी, कि जब आप बहुत हार्ड वर्क करते रहोगे, कंटिन्यूअसली आप इंप्रूवमेंट करते रहोगे, तो एक दिन, वन डे, यू विल बिकम लकी. तो वो वाली चीज है, तो जो लक बोल देते हैं, ऑब्वियसली मतलब वो लक नहीं है. आपने इतनी पढ़ाई करी, वो सारी जो आपकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग थी, वो वहां पे अप्लाई हो गई. Okay. So, Dinky, one thing that I want to talk to you about Go Classes course. You followed Go Classes course. You completed each and every lecture, each and every subject, each and every topic. सब कुछ आपने देखा है, सारा कंटेंट आपने देखा है. तो आपका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा था, जो हमारी जो प्रूफ बेस्ड जो लर्निंग है, कि आपको कुछ मेमोराइज करने की जरूरत नहीं है, कुछ रटने की जरूरत नहीं है, ना कोई टेबल रटनी है, ना कोई प्रॉपर्टी रटनी है, ना कोई डेफिनेशन तो खैर रटने की होती है, वो तो डेफिनेशन है, बाय द डेफिनेशन ऑफ डेफिनेशन. बट द पॉइंट इज कि आपको कोई थ्योरम, फॉर्मूला, टेबल, प्रॉपर्टी, कोई लिस्ट ऑफ प्रॉपर्टीज, इस तरह की कोई भी चीज आपको कभी भी, मेरे ख्याल से, मैं हमने कभी भी ऐसे रटने के लिए नहीं दी कि चलो ये है, इसकी 7 प्रॉपर्टी रट लो, या फिर ये डिसाइडेबिलिटी की टेबल रट लो, या फिर ये क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी की टेबल रट लो. तो जो मेमोराइजेशन वाली चीज है वो गो क्लासेस में नहीं है. और आपका इसके साथ जो एक्सपीरियंस था, कि आपको कभी ऐसा वाव मोमेंट लगा कि यार ये चीज प्रूफ के साथ पढ़ के बड़ा अच्छा लगा, ऐसे सेटिस्फेक्शन, ऐसे सुकून सा मिला हो, कि ऐसा कभी हुआ है आपके साथ?
सर एक हो तो मैं बताऊं ऑनेस्टली, पर सारे सब्जेक्ट्स में मैं आई वाज दैट स्टूडेंट जो क्लास में जाती थी कॉलेज में, तो मैंने सारे सब्जेक्ट्स ऑलरेडी पढ़े हुए थे. बट फिर भी जब मैंने गो क्लासेस का, आई स्टार्टेड विद डीएसए, फर्स्ट सब्जेक्ट मैंने डीएसए लिया था गो क्लासेस का, एंड एवीएल ट्रीज सचिन सर ने पढ़ाया हुआ है. उसका एल्बो और वो स्टिक वाला जो अप्रोच था ना सर, दैट आई रिमेम्बर मैंने वो 2023 में पढ़ा है, मैंने उसके बाद कभी नहीं पढ़ा, पर दैट स्टेड विथ मी. उसके बाद रेंज सर्च वाले क्वेश्चंस थे, तो बहुत सारे ऐसे क्वेश्चंस थे. इवन आपके सब्जेक्ट में भी आई रिमेम्बर काउंटेबिलिटी जो है, उसमें आपने तीन
तीन
थियोरम्स,
डेफिनेशन.
तीन डेफिनेशन पढ़ाई है, तीसरा वाला तो रिसर्च पेपर से था. इवन टीओसी में जो डाउट टेलिंग है, डिसाइडेबिलिटी वाला कंसेप्ट है, तो आई हैड नॉट स्टडी दोस कंसेप्ट्स इन माय कॉलेज. तो दैट वाज कंप्लीटली न्यू फॉर मी. और जब मैं 2024 की प्रिपेयर कर रही थी, आई मिस्ड दोस टॉपिक्स, तो तब मुझे डिफिकल्ट लग रहा था. बट वंस आई कवर देम, आई यूज्ड टू फील रियली गुड कि नहीं, ये भी कुछ है ऐसे. और ऐसे बहुत सारे टॉपिक्स है, ट्रांजैक्शन मैनेजमेंट डीबीएमएस ले लो, नॉर्मलाइजेशन ले लो. पीओसी का तो सर जो क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टीज है वो आप मीम्स के साथ पढ़ाते थे. व्हाट स्टेज इन वेगस, व्हाट गोज इन, मतलब कुछ ऐसा मीम था. इवन एनएफएडीएफए का भी शक्तिमान वाला मीम था. तो दैट सच ऑफ थिंग्स स्टेज विथ यू, कि आप भूल ही नहीं सकते ऐसी चीजें. तो वो मुझे बहुत ज्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग लगा था. एंड इवन वो क्लासेस के जो भी कोर्सेज हैं, सब में हम स्टैंडर्ड क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हैं. स्टैनफोर्ड, हार्वर्ड, बर्कली के, आई रिमेम्बर सीएन में तो मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस, यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ वाटरलू, बर्कली, उसके हमने सॉल्व किए. तो वन ऑफ द बेस्ट थिंग्स दैट हैपेंड टू मी वाज कि मैं खुद को यही मोटिवेट करती थी कि मैं ये क्वेश्चंस में कब सॉल्व करती. इफ आई हैड नॉट बीन प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर गेट, और मैं गो क्लासेस का सब्सक्रिप्शन नहीं लेती, when would I have the chance to study from these top universities or solve their questions. तो मुझे वो बहुत अच्छा लगता था. एंड एज यू सेड कि कुछ भी मुझे रोट लर्निंग करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती. मेरी एनीवे रोट लर्निंग कभी हो ही नहीं पाती. आई कैन नॉट मग अप थिंग्स. तो अंडरस्टैंडिंग इज द ओनली वे आउट फॉर मी.
थैंक यू डिंकी फॉर शेयरिंग योर फीडबैक ऑफ गो क्लासेस कोर्स. एक्चुअली जो आपने जो पॉजिटिव पॉइंट्स बताए हैं, उनको लेके थोड़ा क्रिटिसिज्म भी करते हैं लोग, कि ये तो हार्वर्ड, स्टैनफोर्ड, इस तरह की स्टैंडर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी के क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते रहते हैं, ये तो मतलब ऐसा सा कुछ, मतलब इन एक्चुअली जो मुझे कई बार मैं जब पढ़ता हूँ जैसे इस तरह का क्रिटिसिज्म, तो मुझे लगता है कि यार ये तो एक अच्छी पॉजिटिव चीज़ है, इसको भी इन्होंने मतलब एक क्रिटिसिज्म की तरह से बना दिया है, कि देखो स्टैंडर्ड क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने से क्या होगा, आपको तो गेट के क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने. अरे भाई, मना थोड़ी कर रहे हैं, गेट के क्वेश्चन भी सॉल्व कर रहे हैं. गेट के क्वेश्चन जैसे डिंग के आपने अभी इंटरव्यू के अंदर बताया कि हमारे लेक्चर के अंदर ही ज्यादातर जो गेट के प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन है वो सॉल्व हो चुके हैं, दैट टू विद कंप्लीट एनालिसिस.
यस.
आपने देखा होगा कि हर गेट का क्वेश्चन, अगर वो अगर वो कोई स्टूडेंट अगर उसको 1 मिनट में सॉल्व करके जा रहा है, तो मैं उसको फिर भी 5 या 10 मिनट में सॉल्व करता था, कि इसका वेरिएशन क्या होगा, चारों ऑप्शंस की एक्सप्लेनेशन क्या होगी, इसमें अगर इसकी जगह ये पूछा तो क्या होगा. मतलब बेसिकली उस क्वेश्चन से रिलेटेड मेरे दिमाग में जो जो आता है, कि इसमें पूरा इसका जो निचोड़ है वो एकदम बाल की खाल निकालना जैसे बोलते हैं, तो वो, तो उस वजह से क्या है कि कोर्स की कंटेंट की जो लेंथ है वो भी बढ़ जाती है. लेकिन हम सेटिस्फेक्शन फील करते हैं जब मैं पढ़ा रहा हूँ, और अगर मैं सिर्फ कोर्स के कंटेंट की लेंथ कम करने के लिए, या अगर मैं सिर्फ मतलब उस क्वेश्चन को 1 मिनट में करके निकल जाऊं, तो मैं सेटिस्फाई फील नहीं करूंगा. तो हम पढ़ाते हैं हमारे सेटिस्फेक्शन के लिए. तो फिर उसके बाद में हम परवाह नहीं करते कि चलो ठीक है, जो भी आएगा मार्केट में, जो भी क्रिटिसिज्म होगा होगा. लेकिन पसंद भी करते हैं लोग. फिर क्या होता है कि वो ये बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स पसंद भी करते हैं. जैसे आप जैसे स्टूडेंट्स, आपने बोला कि आप मगअप नहीं कर सकते, तो आप जैसे स्टूडेंट जो हैं वो पसंद करते हैं. कुछ स्टूडेंट होते हैं जो अभी पसंद नहीं करते, फिर वो 1 साल बाद पसंद करने लगते हैं. तो थैंक यू
तो
डिंकी
सर
फॉर. यस.
सीएन में मुझे याद है यूजुअली सचिन सर बर्कली के क्वेश्चन या स्टैंडर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी के क्वेश्चंस पहले करवाते थे एंड उसका ही सेम टू सेम क्वेश्चन कोई ना कोई गेट एग्जाम का क्वेश्चन होता ही था। तो हम लोगों को इवन वो स्टैंडर्ड क्वेश्चन भी हम खुद सॉल्व कर पाते हैं एंड गेट का क्वेश्चन तो फिर इट फील्स लाइक अ पीस ऑफ केक ऐसा। तो स्टैंडर्ड क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने का बेनिफिट ये है कि आपका थिंकिंग आपका एनालिटिकल स्किल बढ़ जाता है इवन इफ दैट लेवल ऑफ क्वेश्चन इज नॉट आस्क्ड इन गेट एग्जाम, पर आप फिर भी वो आपको फिर इजी लगने लगते हैं क्वेश्चंस। आई फील इट दैट वे। इवन टेस्ट सीरीज के भी आपके क्वेश्चंस बहुत सारे लास्ट मोमेंट लास्ट एआईएमडी लास्ट मॉक तक हम कुछ ना कुछ नया सीखते ही रहते हैं। सारे स्टैंडर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी के क्वेश्चन सीखते हैं। तो आई यूज्ड टू टेक इट दैट वे कि कब मुझे चांस मिलेगा, अगर मैं ये प्रिपरेशन नहीं कर रही हूँ या ये मैं नहीं पढ़ रही हूँ तो कब मुझे चांस मिलेगा कि मैं बर्कली के क्वेश्चन या यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ वाटरलू के क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर पाऊंगी। सो दैट यूज्ड टू बी वेरी like above average for me and I used to love it. Go classes actually जब मुझे इंट्रोड्यूस किया था, my friend is खुशित शाह, he is all India rank
अच्छा,
11 gate
यस, ही
2023.
वाज आवर स्टूडेंट.
Yes, so उसने मुझे इंट्रोड्यूस किया था and he was literally pestered me that you purchase go classes, you think for yourself and you know then you decide. मतलब मैं नहीं लेने वाली थी, मैं फ्री कोर्सेज से ही पढ़ने का सोच रही थी, बट ही लिटरली टोल्ड मी कि तू मेरा सब्सक्रिप्शन ले ले, तू देख ले एक बार फिर तू डिसाइड कर। और खुर्शीद ने मुझे फर्स्ट टाइम इंट्रोड्यूस करा था आरडीपी वाला क्वेश्चन मुझे याद है। हम एक दुकान के पास बैठे होते सचिन सर का, तो वो एस गिव्स ए और एस गिव्स ए एस ए वाला क्वेश्चन कुछ है। तो उसमें उसने मुझे बोला था कि यू ट्राई टू सॉल्व इट सिंस यू हैव डन कंपाइलर डिजाइन। तो मैंने गलत आंसर दिया था तब, और फिर उसने मुझे पूरा समझाया था कि ना ऐसे नहीं होगा ऐसे होगा, एंड तब मुझे गो क्लासेस का रियलाइज होता है ओके दिस इज द लेवल दैट गो क्लासेस प्रोवाइड्स ऐसे।
And Khushit actually got All India rank 11. Let me tell the context to the viewers. So Khushit got All India rank 11 in GATE CS 2023, and Khushit was Go Classes complete course enrolled student. He prepared with us, and this is really, I can say, I'm very glad that आपने खुशित ने आपको फोर्स किया कि नहीं नहीं ये तो लेना ही है, ये Go Classes का कोर्स लेना है.
यस।
ओके, एक्चुअली मेरी अभी 3-4 दिन पहले ही खुशित से मेरी बात हुई है.
अच्छा।
So we are still in touch, and this is one of the, I can say, one of the property or one of the trait of Go classes कि Go classes जो है वो एक एलुमनी का ग्रुप भी है. आपने पता होगा, आपका टेलीग्राम के ऊपर हमारा प्राइवेट एलुमनी ग्रुप भी है जिसमें खुशित, अंजलि, हमारे प्रीवियस ईयर के टॉपर पीयूष, सूरज रेड्डी, एंड वो सारे के सारे जो हमारे लास्ट ईयर के, उससे लास्ट ईयर के, पिछले 2-3 साल के जो हमारे टॉपर हैं वो सब हैं उसमें. तो वी स्टे इन टच विद आवर टॉपर्स. ऐसा नहीं है कि ठीक है एक इंटरव्यू लिया और उसके बाद में फिर टाटा बाय बाय, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. हम तो अभी खुशित, आप खुशित से पूछ के देखना, मैसेज करके देखना, अभी 3 या 4 दिन पहले मेरी कन्वर्सेशन हुई है खुशित से व्हाट्सएप पे. तो सो दैट्स वन ऑफ द दोज थिंग्स ऑफ कोर्स. एंड इन फ्यूचर आई होप कि वी ऑल्सो स्टे कनेक्टेड. एंड कभी अगर हमें स्टूडेंट्स को, अगर मेंटरशिप के लिए, स्टूडेंट्स को अगर गाइड करने के लिए अगर कभी ज़रूरत हो कि आप एक मेंटरशिप सेशन अगर ले सकें, तो दैट विल बी वेरी बेनिफिशियल फॉर द फ्यूचर एस्पिरेंट्स.
So it would be an honor for me actually rather than for you. So yeah, I would be happily able to communicate and stay in touch and guide this process.
So, Dinky, almost all the major doubts related to preparation journey I have already asked you, and a student is asking some doubts. So, let me just quickly ask you. So, what was your strategy for preparing a particular subject for the first time? Like in your first serious attempt, when you prepared for the GATE exam, when you got 1687 rank, for a particular subject, any strategy was in your mind?
So I used to watch the lectures and solve the questions whatever I could. मतलब कुछ सब्जेक्ट ऐसे होते हैं, सीएम है, ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम्स है, इवन टीओसी फॉर इंस्टेंस, तो उसमें सॉल्व करते रहना पड़ता है. तो कई बार मेरे पास नोट्स लिखने का टाइम नहीं होता था, तो वो मैं साथ में सॉल्व करती रहती थी. एंड बाकी आई यूज्ड टू वॉच लेक्चर्स, यूजुअली 2.5x 3x पे ही देखती थी. तो बस वही था. एंड इफ कई बार फिर टेस्ट देने की ट्राई करती थी, तो जब फर्स्ट सीरियस अटेम्प्ट था तब तो मैं टेस्ट नहीं दे पाई थी ज्यादा. बट जब इस बार मैंने दिया था तो आई यूज्ड टू रिवाइज एंड ट्राई टू गिव पीवाईक्यूज. अगर पीवाईक्यूज भी नहीं हो रहे हैं तो रिवाइज द नेक्स्ट सब्जेक्ट एंड ट्राई टू अटेम्प्ट द टॉपिक वाइज टेस्ट.
Okay. And for how many subjects you made your own notes? Did you prefer that, okay, I should make my own notes for all the subjects, or did you mix, like for some subjects you made your own notes, for some subject you used annotated notes, and we also provide toppers handwritten notes. So how did you approach the notes making?
So I have prepared notes for 6 subjects. So I have handwritten notes, and they are also from Go classes itself. But फिर मेरे पास time नहीं बचा था, so I preferred annotated notes itself. Although it takes a longer amount of time to read from annotated notes, but what I used to do was मैं थोड़े फ्लैश कार्ड टाइप स्टिकी नोट्स बना देती थी. तो जैसे डीबीएमएस है तो उसमें लॉकिंग प्रोटोकॉल्स आते हैं, तो हमारा स्ट्रिक्ट टू फेस, रिगरस टू फेस, किसमें डेडलॉक है, किसमें रोल बैक, आई डोंट रिमेम्बर एग्जैक्टली राइट, पर ऐसी सब चीजें, छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं, किसी में सिली मिस्टेक होने के चांसेस है, तो वो चीजें मैं वो स्टिकी नोट्स में लिख देती थी. एंड जब मैं गेट के लिए रिवाइज कर रही थी, जस्ट बिफोर गेट एग्जाम, या मैं एआईएम की इसके लिए कभी रिवाइज कर रही थी, तो वो मुझे इजी रहता था टू रिवाइज स्मॉल स्मॉल कॉन्सेप्ट्स, या किसी में सिली मिस्टेक ना हो जाए, ऐसी चीजें. तो
Okay,
सारे सब्जेक्ट्स की मैंने नोट्स नहीं बनाई थी, बट आई हैड फ्यू शॉर्ट नोट्स और हैंड रिटन स्टिकी नोट्स, तो वो मैं रिविजन के लिए यूज करती थी.
okay, okay, Dinky. A student, Palak Sharma, is asking, hi, one doubt I have. How were you able to manage time with office, given that office hours are 9 to 6 typically? So actually, Palak, actually, Dinky has already answered this doubt. I have already talked about handling the gate preparation with job, that too with a 8 to 9 hours job, that was your job, and with that you handled gate preparation every day. You were studying for 5 to 6 hours, that too with 8 to 9 hour job. That is really incredible. And I hope, Palak, maybe you can just go back in this session. You can just go back and you can watch the part. We have already done the discussion. So if any additional point, Dinky, you want to, anything that you want to tell to the students who are preparing with job, any guidance, any tip, anything that you want to tell them, then please share.
फर्स्ट थिंग वुड बी कि आप अगर थक के आ रहे हो ना, तो डोंट प्रिपेयर, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी 12 सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, तो इट्स वेरी इंटेंसिव. So I would say take a sleep, some or break, and then you prepare. And don't go after preparing your own notes. That would, if you want to attempt and get a good rank in 1 year itself, don't go after preparing your own notes. Go classes annotated notes itself are sufficient. Rather prefer some sticky notes where आप main concept लिख दे रहे हो, और sums आप practice करने के लिए साथ में lectures के साथ आप कर सकते हो. And I would suggest the earlier you complete your syllabus with clear, concise, and conceptual clarity, it's better. फिर revision की शायद ज़रूरत ना पड़े. Topic wise test, subject wise test, mocks देते रहो, उनको आप solve करते रहो, and have a doc, like कहाँ आप गलतियाँ कर रहे हो, कहाँ silly mistakes कर रहे हो, क्या silly mistake कर रहे हो, कहाँ आप अटेम्प्ट नहीं कर पाए. तो आई वुड से मॉक के टाइम पे भी, इफ यू हैव से 14-15 मॉक्स, तो ट्राई डिफरेंट स्ट्रेटजीज. ऐसा मत सोचो कि मुझे ये टेस्ट में मार्क्स लाने हैं, ऐसा सोचो मुझे मेरी बेस्ट स्ट्रेटजी कौन सा ऑप्टिमल एल्गोरिदम मैं यूज कर सकती हूँ टू गेट माई मैक्सिमम मार्क्स. वो स्ट्रेटजी ट्राई करो फिगर आउट करने का. आई डिड नॉट डू इट इन माई 2024 एंड आई रिग्रेट इट टिल डेट, पर वो मैंने 2025 में अप्लाई किया था, एंड लकीली आई वाज एबल टू इम्प्लीमेंट.
Dinky, a student is asking a doubt. I also wanted to ask this, that tell us about the questions that you made silly mistake in GATE 2025. आपको कोई क्वेश्चन याद है, कुछ अपनी सिली मिस्टेक याद है कि मैंने इस तरह की सिली मिस्टेक करी थी गेट 2025 के अंदर, कुछ याद है?
सर सी प्रोग्रामिंग का एक क्वेश्चन मैंने सिली मिस्टेक कर दिया था. इट वाज अ वेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चन, पर फिर भी हेलो हेलो वर्ल्ड वाला प्रोग्राम था. आई डोंट नो व्हाई, बट शायद जल्दी जल्दी में 1 मार्क पर मैं लास्ट में अटेम्प्ट करती थी, तो उसकी वजह से शायद हो गया था. एंड वन मोर क्वेश्चन वाज फ्रेगमेंटेशन का क्वेश्चन था. उसमें यूडीपी की हेडर लेंथ ऐड करनी थी, आई फॉरगॉट टू ऐड इट. फ्रेगमेंटेशन मेरा कभी गलत नहीं पड़ा, लेकिन एग्जाम में जाके गलत पड़ा. तो आपका एक कोट है कि जितनी भी गलतियां हैं वो पेपर से पहले कर दो. दैट इज समथिंग, आई थिंक फ्रेगमेंटेशन की पहले हो गई होती तो शायद पेपर में नहीं होती.
काश वो मिस्टेक पहले हो जाती.
यस.
उस टाइम थोड़ी देर के लिए मिस्टेक हो जाती, किसी वीकली क्विज, किसी टेस्ट सीरीज, किसी ऑल इंडिया मॉक टेस्ट में वो मिस्टेक हो जाती, थोड़ी देर के लिए डीमोटिवेशन आता कि यार ये क्या कर दिया मेरे, मतलब थोड़ी देर के लिए आता, लेकिन कम से कम गेट एग्जाम में सही हो जाती.
सही हो जाता. एंड दोस बोथ क्वेश्चंस वर लाइक माय स्ट्रांग पॉइंट्स, नन ऑफ देम वर वीक. फिर भी इसीलिए मिस्टेक होती है. लाइक आई डोंट माइंड. पहले मुझे बहुत लगता था, इवन जब मैं टेस्ट सीरीज अटेम्प्ट करती थी, मॉक्स अटेम्प्ट करती थी, तो मेरे साथ हमेशा यही प्रॉब्लम रहता था, आई वाज नॉट एबल टू अटेम्प्ट मोर क्वेश्चंस. तो 2 मार्कर्स मेरे रह जाते थे. पर लास्ट गेट के 5 डेज पहले ही मैंने ये स्ट्रेटेजी चेंज की, that मैं 30 minutes पहले aptitude के लिए dedicate करती थी, maximum 30 minutes. Then I used to start from 2 markers. 2 markers का मैं first iteration देती थी, 2 markers का मैं second iteration, and last 45 to 60 minutes में I used to try to attempt 1 markers. तो वैसे मेरा ज़्यादा मैं questions attempt कर पाती थी और ज़्यादा marks score कर पाती थी. That was my strategy, which worked best for me.
Yes. So we should always follow the strategy which works best for us.
Yes.
Okay, that what you told, that okay, we should, we should maximize our marks. So for that we can dynamically change our strategy also, or we can stick to one strategy. But the point is, do not stick to the best strategy of someone else. Stick to the best strategy of your own. So thank you, Dinky Lakhani, for sharing your complete preparation journey with us, and all the points that you told, these are really interesting, and they will help the future aspirants. I can already see, in the chat, students who are preparing with job, they are interested to, get to know more and more. So maybe some doubt I did not cover in this session. So students who are watching this video, if some doubt I could not cover, if I could not ask, then please put a comment, and I request Dinky that in your free time you can reply to those comments, you can reply to those doubts. Okay. So thank you, Dinky, for joining us in this session. And again, very many congratulations for getting this top rank, All India rank 151. Just one last question. What is your target now with this rank?
So it's definitely MTech, but I'm not sure which college. Right.
Okay. You are not sure for the college. There is no priority as such.
There are 2 colleges I am targeting, but I'm confused. I am still doing my due diligence over there.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Dinky. Thank you for joining us in this session. And this was really inspirational video. Thank you.
It was my pleasure. Sir.